Hi there, welcome to Anne's Space. I've now left Scotland and I'm going to the Lake District in Cumbria, doing lots of hiking and getting a bit wet. So thanks for joining me and stick around. So I'm now on my second train this morning. I got the first one from Edinburgh to Oxenholme, and now this is just a short ride to Windermere where I need to catch a bus. So you can see all my baggage beside me. Yes, I've got that big food bag because I decided shopping in Edinburgh was the way to go before I got into the Lake District.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service 2.
So there you go, there's the announcement, but it's a bit drizzly out there, a bit cool, so never mind. Hopefully I can put my bags in storage in the hostel when I get there. So I'm standing on the doorstep of Ambleside YHA, where I am for 4 nights, and look, that is Lake Windermere. So the first afternoon was a bit drizzly, but then later on it cleared, so I went for a walk around, discovered this old Roman ruins of a fort, lots of lovely houses, and then I came across this heron nestled there up on the bank, and well, there's ducks there too. How cute is that? Didn't even notice them. Oh, good morning. I'm doing my first walk, or proper walk, from Ambleside. So I'm heading today to Wansfell Peak. Now it's a few hundred metres high, about 400 I think. So we'll see how I go. It's not raining, it's cool, which is actually quite pleasant. So come along and we'll see how I go. It's been all uphill so far. So my first view from this walk is from Jenny's Crag. Well, there's been lots of these little ladder styles to go across, so I'm getting used to them, managing with my poles climbing the ladder. Well, I made it up Wansfell Pike, 434 metres I think it is, and it took me an hour and a half. My map said an hour, but I certainly stopped lots of times. It was pretty much up. So I'll show you the view I'm rewarded with. Beautiful, beautiful countryside and Lake Windermere. And this is round the other side of the hill from where I stopped to have my morning tea, and that would be Ambleside down there. So I've come down from the peak, and this is Stock Gilforce waterfall. Like someone's got a couple of taps on up there. Oh, this is such a pretty waterfall. Just the setting. Very nice. So I've never seen this before. This is a fallen log. And there's all the money stuck in it. How cool. Yeah, it'd be worth a few dollars. That's funny. And another set of falls. I think this is not natural. Oh, there goes a jet. I saw some of them yesterday when I was walking late afternoon. There must be an airbase near here somewhere. So cute, that little one. It's gorgeous. Oh, happy little lamb. Very cute. And this is just how pretty this walk is. Once you get down off the fields where the sheep were, we're into like this beautiful natural forest. It's right on the edge of the town of Ambleside. So on my way to Ryle, I've come across Ryle Hall, which has these beautifully presented gardens. It has its own hydro scheme, which I took some photos and I'll include here. But it's all just open to the public, donation if you like. And yeah, beautifully, beautifully maintained. It's been in the same family for, I don't know, about 500 years, I think. So yeah, really, really nice place to wander around. And here's the info regarding the hydro scheme if you want to pause to take a read. bridle haul. So I've had a really good day after doing the peak and then Rydal's Hall. I've sort of meandered my way back on a quiet back road, and now I've found this beautiful track. So I'm avoiding Ambleside and going down this little river. So pretty. This is the track beside the river. Lots of roots to watch out for. Don't want to be tripping up at this time of the day. I'm just going for an afternoon walk or an evening walk. And yeah, on the edge of Lake Windermere. And so all these guys. That's one big flock. Well, good morning. My second full day at Ambleside, and I'm off for another walk. Hopefully the weather holds, but we shall see what we shall see. My distance one way is 13 kilometres as planned, so we'll see how I go at the end of the day. Well, it's been a bit drizzly, but it's still beautiful walking weather. Not too hot, not torrential rain. And just come to my first lake, or loch as they call it here. So I've walked to Riddle Caves. There's a couple in there, and you can go in that one over there. And here's the bigger cave. Isn't this beautiful? Not a person around. Well, I'm not yet at the top of Lochrig Fell, but it's a pretty nice view all the same. And that would be back to Ambleside and Lake Windermere. Well, nearly there. I can see the monument in the distance, and yes, proof that I made it to the top. Sorry, forgot to take any videos, but we've got some still photos here that I'm sharing with you with the views and so on. So it really was worth the climb. So I think even if you weren't a walker, you would still want to walk this little road. Isn't this so pretty? All these mossy walls. And then there's a lake down there. That's on the edge of Grasmere. So it's incredible how busy these paths are. There's just people everywhere of all sorts of ages, and lots of people with dogs. So yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? It's just a beautiful area to walk. So I'm on the next part of my day. This time I'm I'm continuing and going to Eastvale Tarn, and on the way there's a waterfall which I can actually see from here. So it's gone back to being a bit misty, but that's okay. Oh, and look at this cool path that I'm on. It's like cobblestones, but not. Yeah, very nice. And a close-up of the falls. But what I like just as much is all these stone walls. They just are everywhere, and yeah, some are covered in moss, some are not, some are crumbly, but yeah, they're pretty cool. So there it is, the waterfall. That's the top of it. And it goes all the way down through under the trees, under the rocks, all the way down to the bottom. So I've arrived at Eastvale Tarn. Now I'm going to take a different track back on the far side of that waterfall. But I actually think I'm going to walk right around the tarn. It's only another 1.8 kilometres, about half an hour. So I think I can see the path over on the other side. So I think I'm just going to do that too. I'm feeling good, so yeah, not too tired. Well, unfortunately, the track shown on my map doesn't seem to exist, and there's quite a wide waterway to cross. So I'm certainly not going to go bush bashing in this country. So I've had to turn around and head back down this path, which is a bit squishy in parts, but it's actually just beautiful. There's a little bit of misty drizzle, which it's not cold, it's very pleasant, no wind, great walking weather. Well, I had a wonderful day hiking today. Been back a little while now, had time to have a shower and had some dinner. Ended up doing 26 kilometres, so I'm very pleased about that. And yeah, it was a good day. I'm glad of the two summits that I did. I'll put the names down here somewhere of the two high walks that I did, and did some lovely trails. So part of the area I might be doing when I do the coast to coast across England in a few, well, no, not a few weeks, in a few days' time. So yeah, you might hear the same names again. But yeah, it's just started to rain again. I already got drenched once. But anyway, it was a great day. So good morning from the bus. You see behind me, this one's open air at the back, but I'm not sitting out there because it keeps raining. But this is my lake at Lake Windermere, and I'm going to go down to Windermere today and just do a little bit of wandering around shops, just for a change. So that should be nice. Well, I took the bus from Windermere to Penrith, which took nearly an hour, and then Penrith to Keswick, which took about half an hour, and now I'm on the bus going from Keswick to Ambleside, and that takes about another hour. It's been very scenic, and finally I've got a seat right at the front, so it should be a good ride down, and the windows are clean on this bus. So we're just leaving Keswick. So heading back south was just perfect with the views and the sun coming through. Very relaxing way to spend the day. So this is the small settlement of Grasmere, and this is where Wordsworth came from. This is probably a good place to end this video of my time in Ambleside. The next morning it was time to get on buses and work my way across to near to the start of my hike. I am doing the coast to coast, a 2-week hike across England, and a quick glimpse at the rest of my group. So till next time, bye for now, and thank you for watching my video on Anspace.